Now we are going to show the steps of Linux installation. It is the version of Linux Mint, and we are going to show the stages of Linux Mint installation. This is booting from the ISO file I have given. Firstly, Linux will show the test version, that trial version. Linux is the only operating system that gives the trial version that people can use without installing. So let's see the process. Here we can see that this is a trial version section, the computer, and install Linux. By clicking we can install. Otherwise, if we want, we can also use this operating system. This Linux means this trial version. Let's see the installation process of Linux Mint. Firstly, double click on install Linux Mint and it will open a installation language. You can select your installation language, what you want to. Many types of languages are here, but we will select English because it is the standard language over the world. After selecting English, we will continue. It is the third party installation or graphics. You can choose it. If you choose it, it will be installed but the necessary things it want. You can avoid it. If you are connected with the internet, then you can choose it. It will be fulfill your computer, your operating system with the softwares you want. I don't want to click it. If you want, you can choose it. I'm just going to the next step by clicking on continue. Let's see. Erase disks. Here I can see that one radio button, two check button, one last one is one radio button. You can choose any of them. If you choose erase disks and installation Linux Mint, then it will be delete all the things that your hard disks have. Encrypt new Linux Mint installation. For this radio button has two sub options. You can select it what you want, otherwise you can select something else. I don't want to erase my hard disk partitions, so I use something else and go to the next step by clicking on continue. Here is the part of partition. So before we put the space, we have to create a new partition table. Now first we have to click on new partition table. It will ask you that do you want to create? Yes, you have to continue. It will give the whole space of your hard disk. I have selected near about 25 GB, so it's a free space. All the spaces are free, so click on it. It will enable this option. This is the partition option. After selecting on free space, you have to click on plus. It will see there one window that we have to define the size and the name of partition. Here I will give 10.240 10 GB for root. That it means it will be the system. It will be for the system. The system will be installed here. That it means is Linux Mint is installing on this folder. So after the giving the size, I can minus or plus this by these two options. So click on OK. It will create my root function. I can see that the color is yellow here, and then free space. I can say that my free space is near about half portions. Though I want to add a swap area that it calls the virtual memory. What we don't need to um, clarify in the Windows, it will automatically, but in Linux we have to create. I want to give 2 GB for it. You can give however you want. So I will give 2 MB for, sorry, 2 GB for this, and click on OK button. It will also create a swap area. Now we will going to create a file or home, a partition where I can save my files. So I am just clicking on home, and here is many criteria you can select, but I am selecting home, and the total space I want to give here. You can part this more than 3 or 4 or 5, whatever you want. After doing that, I have no free space, and it is showing that the total space. Now I am going to the part of install now. After clicking on install, it gives me the total information about my Linux Mint disk drives. So I'm now clicking on continue. It will continue to the next. Is the selection of the area. If you are connected with the internet, then it will find you automatically. Otherwise, you can select your area by typing here or choosing from this world map. I'm selecting continue, and its keyboard layout, they were saying that Bangla, but I want to select English, English, UK, US, and type continue. You have to create a user account for your Linux. You can also so you have to give the name. I am giving my name is main installation. I have to give a password 12345. Short password, so I want to use MINT 1234. It's a fair password. I want to give 1234. Oh, it's not right. Means 1234. Yes, it is right. I can choose here two options: login automatically or record my password to login. I want to, if you want to secure your Windows, then you can choose requirement. I am not giving this. And this option can encrypt your home folder that nobody can see it without your password. So this is for extra security. So I'm not choosing this. So let's go to the next step. These files are copying and the installation is processing. It will take some time.